Hi, my name is Tyler McCall with the Center for Presidential History, and I'm here today with Dr. Paul Renfro of Florida State University. Dr. Renfro, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, my first question, what do you think is the most critical way that Americans can change our approach to the idea of child safety measures?
Well, I think it is challenging to kind of reevaluate a lot of the measures that are deeply entrenched. And that's something that I think my book tries to do. But I think kind of re-evaluating or taking a step back and reconsidering, sex offender registries, community notification protocols, civil commitment protocols, and the very kind of notion of helicopter parenting, at least beginning to kind of challenge some of those or take a different look at some of those could be very useful.
Absolutely. What has surprised you most in your research on this topic?
I think the lack of pushback to a lot of the moral panic that I talk about in the 80s, there was this kind of sense that the idea that children were going missing, tens of thousands of children were being abducted by strangers and being exploited by strangers, that went largely unchallenged. There were some folks who thought that they might speak up and, really kind of complicate or challenge some of the figures that people were kicking around, these really exaggerated statistics concerning 50,000 children abducted by strangers in any given year. But for the most part, it was almost understood to be kind of unassailable. The very idea that you would kind of challenge any of those figures or that conventional wisdom, that was almost kind of anathema. So that was one of the more surprising pieces of my research, I think.
Dr. Renfro, thank you so much for taking your time to speak with us today, and we're looking forward to having you back with us on Thursday, April 8th at 6 o'clock p.m.
Very much looking forward to it as well. Thank you so much.